Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your maple leaf hats because the news we've all been waiting for is finally here. John Tory is gearing up to run for mayor of Toronto in 2026. Yes, you heard that right, our beloved former mayor, the steady hand who guided Toronto through turbulent times, is ready to reclaim City Hall and save our city from the chaos of Olivia Chow's disastrous tenure. We're beyond excited, and you should be too. Let's dive into why Tory's return is the best thing to happen to Toronto since the CN Tower lit up blue and white. John Tory was Toronto's rock from 2014 to 2023, steering us through the post-Rob Ford storm with calm, pragmatic leadership. He championed transit expansion, kept taxes low, and brought stability to a city desperate for it. His Smart Track plan, investments in infrastructure, and focus on economic growth made Toronto a global powerhouse. Compare that to Olivia Chow's reign, where skyrocketing costs, gridlocked streets, and a complete disregard for fiscal responsibility have left Toronto in shambles. Chow's policies have driven businesses away, hiked taxes, and turned our vibrant city into a bureaucratic mess. Tory's leadership wasn't just good, it was legendary, and we're thrilled he's ready to bring it back. Let's address the elephant in the room, the so-called scandals from Tory's time as mayor. Spoiler alert. They're nothing compared to the destruction Olivia Chow has unleashed on Toronto. Here's the rundown on Tory's past, which pales in comparison to the current mayor's failures. The affair, 2020 to 2023. Okay, Tory had a consensual relationship with a staffer, which led to his resignation in 2023. He owned up to it, stepped down with dignity, and took responsibility. The Integrity Commissioner noted a violation of the city's code of conduct due to the power imbalance, but let's be real. This was a personal misstep, not a betrayal of Toronto. Compare that to Chow's betrayal of our city's budget, with her reckless spending and tax hikes that have crushed small businesses and families. Tory's personal life? Less than 1% as damaging as Chow's policy disasters. FIFA World Cup votes. 2022 Tory voted on 2 World Cup-related motions while the staffer he was involved with worked at MLSE, a company tied to the event. The Integrity Commissioner called it a conflict of interest, and Tory admitted he should have sought advice. Big deal. This was a minor oversight, not a deliberate scheme. Meanwhile, Chow's mismanagement of city projects has cost taxpayers millions, with delays and overruns that make Tory's procedural slip look like a rounding error. We're talking less than 1% of the harm Chow's done. Rogers connections. Critics whined about Tory's ties to Rogers Communications, where he held roles before and after his mayoral stint. He followed conflict of interest rules, recusing himself from relevant votes, yet people still grumbled. Compare that to Chow's cozy deals with unions and special interest groups, which have bloated the city's budget and stalled progress. Tory's transparency is a beacon of integrity next to Chow's backroom politics. Her damage is 100 times worse. Policy critiques. Some naysayers called Tory out for increasing the police budget or not doing enough on homelessness. But let's be clear, Tory balanced public safety with social programs, while Chow's soft-on-crime approach has led to rising violence and neglected our most vulnerable. His police budget increase in 2023 was about keeping Toronto safe, not oppressing communities. Chow's failure to address homelessness and the opioid crisis? Catastrophic. Tory's missteps, if you can even call them that, are less than 1% of the havoc Chow's wreaked. In short, Tory's scandals are minor blips, honest mistakes from a man who always put Toronto first. Olivia Chow's destructive tenure, on the other hand, has been a masterclass in mismanagement, from her bike lane obsession clogging our streets to her budget-busting policies that have left Toronto teetering on the edge. Tory's errors? A drop in the bucket. Chow's reign? A tsunami of incompetence. Tory's potential return is like a ray of sunshine breaking through Toronto's dark clouds. Sources say he's 50 to 90% likely to run, and we're counting down the days until he confirms it by summer's end. Why are we so excited? Because Tory gets Toronto. He knows how to balance budgets, boost businesses, and bring people together. His vision for a thriving, united city is exactly what we need to undo Chow's damage. Imagine restored fiscal sanity. Tory will slash wasteful spending and keep taxes in check, unlike Chow's tax and spend spree. Transit that works. Tory's smart track legacy will get back on track, fixing Chow's transit nightmares. A safer Toronto. Tory's balanced approach to policing will restore safety without alienating communities, unlike Chow's chaos. Economic revival. Tory's business-friendly policies will bring jobs back, reversing Chow's anti-growth agenda. Let's rally for Tory. Toronto deserves better than Olivia Chow's disastrous leadership. John Tory's comeback in 2026 is our chance to reclaim our city's greatness. His past mistakes? They're nothing, less than 1% of the devastation Chow's inflicted. Tory's a proven leader, a unifier, and a champion for Toronto's future. We're counting down to Election Day, ready to cheer him to victory and watch him restore our city to its rightful glory. Let's go, John. Toronto's waiting for you.